What's going on?
Hello, welcome back to an all-new Zompire podcast where I, your host, Vlad the Rad, along with Michelle the Dead, Patio Furniture. We're back after a 2-week hiatus. What is up? Where did Pat? There he is.
He has canceled himself.
I didn't cancel him, I promise.
No, there was an echo, so I think he logged off to log back on again. You're echoing pretty bad at the beginning.
He's had that issue before.
But the last time it didn't work.
Yeah.
Ever since we upgraded, I lose the sound every time you pull us out to go into the thing, and I have to leave the studio and come back in.
That is bullshit.
Look, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
It's the upgrade, Drew.
Well, we're back after a 2-week hiatus. Things are still haunted here at the Zompire podcast.
Very much so. Very much so. So today we're just going to be catching up a little bit. We've all been off doing our own thing for the last couple weeks, but Vlad, you had a pretty kick-ass special, pretty long vacation.
I did, and it was pretty awesome. I got to hang out with my family. I got to go to a Ravens game. I got to go to a Mariners game.
Nice.
Yeah, I decided what I wanted to do was I have a hat for everywhere that I went. I didn't buy all of that.
But you have a hat to represent every place you visited while you were out of town.
Right. I'm going to wear a hat for every time I talk about. So I left from Seattle, so I had to start with Seattle. It made sense.
Excellent, excellent. Steven, what's up? Happy October.
Happy October.
We love you, Steven.
Happy best month of the year.
Pretty much.
November. Birthday week.
Ooh. When's your birthday?
My daughter's birthday is Wednesday.
That's Michael's birthday.
Oh shit, we're identical.
Dude, you guys have the same birthday. We're gonna go see The Exorcist. What are you guys gonna go do?
I don't know. No, I don't know what we're doing yet. I think I'm working that.
I want to go see that Friday when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
The new one? The new Exorcist?
Yeah. I want to see it badly.
Yeah. They had a haunted house for it at Halloween Horror Nights.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
Awesome.
So let me get back to my story.
Sorry.
I don't care about your story.
Big jerk. So I left from Seattle, so I had to start with the Seattle hat. You know what I mean? So
what's up, Sherry?
Sorry. We're getting messages, so I got to put them up too. What's up,
gotta
Brittany?
put them up, dude. These are our regulars. These are our friends. These are our fans.
I started in Seattle. I flew in to Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, Vlad, did you start in Seattle?
Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah, I started in Seattle. I flew into so I actually had a layover in Minneapolis, but I didn't feel like putting on I didn't have a Minnesota hat. So, and it was literally like 30 minutes and I was on my next flight. But anyway,
Gotcha.
I landed in Baltimore. My dad picked me up from the airport, got to see a bit of the city on our way up to his house, which is in Pennsylvania.
Woo!
Yes, it's a Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's in Pennsylvania. So my dad lives in York, Pennsylvania. So we drove up there, you know what I mean? Hung out for a bit, stayed the night. My brother came and hung out, which was awesome. Anytime you get to see your family you haven't seen in a while, it's always good times. So we went back to Pennsylvania. But the next day so this is like how crazy the trip was. So I flew there, which was like 10 hours, drove to my dad's house, which is like an hour, woke up, drove 8 hours to Massachusetts.
Nice.
So we went out to Cape Cod. It was awesome. By the way, we went to P-Town, Provincetown, and it's at the very top of Cape May. And I found out that I'm gonna forget his name right now. The guy who makes American Horror Story and Nip Tuck and what's his name?
Murphy.
He has a house there. Ryan Murphy. That's it. He has a house there. that was pretty cool. I got to so that's a really cool town. I went and did some whale watching, saw a shark. It was badass. That was
Cool.
in Boston. The next day we drove back to Pennsylvania, but I'm not going to bore you with that because we didn't really do anything. Because the next day we drove back to Baltimore, went to a Ravens game. We lost to
Did
the
they win?
Indianapolis Colts, but there's worse things in the world. What?
I asked if they won, but you
What do
answered that already.
Yeah, they lost, but it was a good time. I went with my uncle, my brother, my dad. It was great. Then
Nice.
I flew back to Seattle, and a couple days later, which was yesterday, I went to the Mariner game against the Rangers, the last game of the season. So I'm back
Nice.
in Seattle, got the Mariners hat back on. That was pretty much my trip.
Nice. What's up,
Well,
Kevin?
And a fraction
Didn't
of
you
my
eat
hat.
like a lot of good food and stuff?
Ooh,
I
yeah.
did.
What was some of the
So
favorite things that you ate?
swordfish steak is by far my favorite.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hey Kev, let me get to some comments.
Heyo.
What's up, Kevin? Uh, we had the better end of the deal. Callie fell in love with Balder. Yes, Brittany and Zach,
aw.
good friends of mine, were able to take Balder for a few days. He got to stay
Oh,
with them.
nice.
They have a dog, Sadie, and a daughter, and so he got to spend some time like on vacation himself. And then when I came
Thank you,
home, he
Brittany.
went and had a spa day at the vet and got his
What's
nails
up,
did, and then
Christine?
got it back.
That's
Christine's
awesome.
here.
That is my sister
It's official.
from
Heyo.
another mister.
From another mister. So did you
So I had
hang
grilled
out with Peter Anthony
swordfish.
while you were over there?
No, he had hurt his Balder. Hey, he had hurt his
I
back,
thought you said he
and
hurt
so
his.
he
I
wasn't
thought you were going to say
very.
he hurt his
Hurt his
balls.
balls.
He hurt his balls.
He hurt his balls. His balls were destroyed, and he couldn't do. He hurt his back, and so he was kind of like bedridden. And then the weekend that I left, he was at like Spooky Empire or something like that, a Connecticut horror convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like started the day before I left, but I don't even know how close I was
Right.
Hey,
to it,
Peter,
to
if
be
you're
honest.
watching, Vlad's
But
spreading rumors
so I
that you hurt his
unfortunately I did
balls.
not get to meet up with him. That's what Christine heard. I don't know what she heard, but
Peter hurt his.
but so grilled swordfish was a favorite. Obviously the lobster roll is delicious. You know
Love
about me and
lobster
fish and
rolls.
chips, so I had that several times. Yeah, they're the fucking fire. Actually, the best thing I got, which I sent the picture to Tabitha, Pat, was it's hers brand cheese, like they're like the cheesy puffs, but they're Old Bay flavored cheesy puffs.
Ooh,
Yes,
I
dude.
think I saw that
So
post.
my
I
old
was
man
telling
is
you to eat
sending all of
those
us.
I was telling you to eat those when you were there because those are delicious. It's like my favorite thing there. They're so good.
Yeah, he's sending us back to those and some tasty cakes and some more shit. So we're gonna be set up.
Oh,
Boom.
Yeah, so
wah,
good
wah.
food, good times with my family. The
That's
weed stores
awesome.
in Massachusetts are fucking weird.
Why is that?
I think we
How's
got like
that?
a second. Again. Well, it's new. They just legalized it recently, and so like the process of buying it, here it's like walking in a 7-Eleven. You just point at what you want and they give it to you. There was like a whole fucking like you have to like go through a security measure and they have to buzz
You have
you
to like
into a
make an
door, and then when
appointment
you
and
go in, they
stuff
don't.
or something?
Yeah, it was just fucking weird.
Huh.
Facebook user says maybe if you would have left a day earlier, you could have done Crypticon in Minneapolis. So I'm gonna guess that's Derek because he lives in Minneapolis and he was in fact at Crypticon. He was the handler for someone from Terrifier 2, which was pretty
Oh,
cool.
hey, I think I'm wearing Derek's t-shirt right now.
Oh,
Hell,
look at that.
wearing Derek's
Look at
t-shirt.
that. Look at that.
What's up, brother? Somebody says travel through hats. Love it.
Yes, that was a great idea.
Yeah, it was just a fun. Actually, this is the only hat that I've recently acquired.
Nice.
I was telling Patty before. But enough about my trip. Michelle, before the show, you were talking about a new or a new thing you're filming and something cool. Can you tell us about it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did a lot of stuff, actually. Like the first weekend that we were off, we took a road trip to Montana and back. It was really fun. And then this last weekend, we finished filming something called The Corruption, which is it's like a queer horror, psychological horror. Finally finished that, and it was awesome because it was like under the full moon and shit. And then the following night, I worked on the Horrorverse. Started filming the first of the 3 features that the shorts were leading up to, the little mini episodes. It was so fun, dude. Oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. I can't even tell you. I'm just going to have to send you guys the video, the clips. You just have to keep it to yourselves for now, but the effects were so good. It was just great. And we had a great time like we always do. And we had the music on and we were dancing and we were having barbecue and it was a good time.
That's awesome. How late did you guys end up filming for? How many hours did you dock?
We started filming, I think, between 7 and 7:30, and we were done like I think 11:30. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's not
but it
bad.
was cold out, and I got to play with a dog.
Oh yeah.
A dog named Coda, white shepherd. He was a very good boy.
There you go.
Yeah, it was.
They're
good
all
times.
good boys,
God.
even when they're bad boys.
I mean, they're all good boys.
Right.
Even the bad boys are good boys, right?
Can only be mad at him for like 30
What about you,
seconds.
Pat? What have you been up to these last 2 weeks?
Who's Pat?
It's true.
I don't know, man. We went
Patty
to Halloween Horror
O'Furniture.
Night, and that was a blast. It was another good year. Lots of good haunted houses, lots of fun scare zones, lots of gross but entertaining food. The food there is disgusting, but it's always fun because it's themed after horror.
Tell me
movies.
about some of the disgusting and interesting food.
Well, I mean, it's not like it just tastes gross. Like it's park food, so it's not made well. But it's like
Gotcha.
themed. It's like themed cool. Like the French fries are like they have like things that look like bloody fingers and stuff like that. And it's
Okay.
just, but it's just park food, so it's gross. But you buy it anyways because it's horror themed. And you're like, I'll spend $90 on this shitty fucking burger, but it's cool. So there's that, but it's still fun. It's a fun event. We go every year. It was a blast. And then we've been doing some other Halloween stuff around the house. We started decorating for the season. We got our yard all decorated, and we're starting to put the plans together for our haunted house on what we're going to do for it this year.
Fun.
In our neighborhood. And then spent some time with the fam. Haven't done that like a lot recently, so did that.
Nice.
And then then some down stuff. The last couple weeks hasn't been that good.
Did you get the
that's all
Chucky
right. We're gonna
popcorn
move it.
bucket?
What's up? What'd you say?
Did you get the Chucky popcorn bucket?
Dude, I fucking wanted
Did
it
you
so
get
bad,
the
and then
Chucky popcorn bucket?
like I went to go get it, and then I was like, no, I don't need this, and I just didn't get it. But I bought like 6 shirts, so.
Did you get on the back lot at Universal? Rebecca's wanting to know.
So the back lot, I mean, for the haunted house stuff, some of the haunted houses are off in the back, and you have to like walk to get to them. But no, like there was no backlot tour, nothing for that open. They closed down some of the park, so the park's open like normal, but it like closes down at 5 to kick everybody out. That's not for Halloween Horror Nights, and then they reopen some of the rides, and then they open the haunted houses, and start the scare zones.
Rebecca also says Psycho House.
Yeah, so the tram, the terror tram, so they turned the tram ride into a haunted attraction, and they let you off and you walk through that area. So you walk through the plane crash area, and then you walk right by the Psycho House, and Norman Bates is out there for a photo op. But they turned that whole area, like this year it was like mutant like bug invasion like thing. So like there was like space, but like it felt like a 50s movie, right? You know, like the giant bugs that attack you and like
Cool.
killer ants and killer roaches. So it was cool. But yeah, the Terror Tram was that theme, but the Psycho House was there and Norman Bates was out for a photo op. It was cool.
Nice.
Nice. I dig it. Somebody else says, yeah, it was cool. We know it was cool. Patio furniture just said it was cool.
I know it was cool, bro. I don't know who you were, but
Is
I
there?
agree.
Did you
Just
guys?
said Facebook user.
Did you guys? Did you guys watch any new horror films or revisit anything that caught your attention?
I haven't even been
I
to Spirit yet.
I watched. I don't know if you guys have been following. I mean, I know you follow Aaron on Facebook and stuff because you're friends. But he posted the other day about this movie called "No One Will Save You" on
Oh
Hulu.
yeah.
And it was on my watch list, but it wasn't like super high up on my watch list. It was like, oh yeah, I'll check this out. But then he posted about it, and I was like, well, I'm gonna expedite my viewing of this movie, and it was fucking awesome. It was,
Really?
yeah, the storytelling in that movie was fantastic because spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear anything, turn your volume down. They There's very little dialogue in the movie. There's like 3 words, I think, in the entire movie, and they're able to just tell this fantastic story with little to no dialogue, and I just thought it was really well done.
Nice.
I dig it.
Awkward
I
silence.
rewatched on the airplane the Evil Dead
There's
Rise
that
movie.
Vlad has that lag again.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell he's hearing us about 30
It's really
seconds after
not
we
me.
speak.
I'm telling you.
But you're hearing us after we speak.
Anywho, let me.
He's gone. He made himself disappear.
He did.
He did.
Oh, well, that's sad.
That's
Vlad,
awesome.
come back.
Vlad, we miss you. You've already been gone 2 weeks, buddy. Get your ass back here.
Yeah, what the heck? So there was like quite a bit of echoing and oh, here he comes. Shh, stop talking about him.
Stop talking shit about Vlad.
How's that?
Is that any better?
I don't know.
Can you hear me, Vlad?
I can hear everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
There's still a lag, I guess. Rebecca,
Yeah.
do you hear a lag too? Let's get some like feedback from our people.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can feel free to talk. You don't have to stay quiet.
Come here, Hambies.
I'm scared to talk because
Come
I'm alone and afraid.
Come on. Hambies, come here.
Any cool oh yeah, you're not working in the vet. Are you still working in the vet industry or are you out completely,
Oh yeah.
Michelle?
No, I'm still working in the vet industry. I'm at another hospital now. So yeah.
Any cool vet stories that we haven't heard yet?
Well, we did an ear amputation last week off a cat. It was like the whole ear. I mean, it had cancer, so we took the whole thing off. Then we were going to go do a spay and opened up the dog, and like all this blobby fat, like more than that should be there, was like coming out. It was like not normal. It's like we've never seen anything like this before. So I think we're still waiting for the path results for that, but we were not able to spay the dog because we were unable to find anything in there because of all this weird tissue. So yeah, weird stuff.
Weird ear issues.
Yes. Oh, I picked a tick off a cat last week too. Then I stuck it under the microscope. I stuck its sucking mouth parts under the viewer, so everybody can come and look and see what the tick sucking mouth parts look like. It was pretty cool. And we are lagging a lot. Brittany says it's the shitty Shelton weather and internet. So.
Blame it on Shelton.
Yeah, could be. Well, fortunately, you know, this doesn't have to be like an extra long episode since we are playing catch up with everyone.
Yeah.
Between now and next week, I need to figure out what is either going on with this website or my internet. See, normally it tells me if my internet's going out, and it's not telling me that. So it has to either be the
Right.
website or the hand of God. I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
it was
website,
weird.
man.
I mean, it wasn't happening with us when you like
Yeah.
checked yourself out, but so yesterday we went over to Troy and Mickey's. Well, I went over to Troy and Mickey's and a couple of other people to go through the Crypticon trailer, and we had to count inventory, and so they cooked for us, and we were there. There was like I was there from like 10 to 4. I think other people were there a little bit longer. Jason Mortensen was there for a little bit.
Nice.
And so I counted all the
guy.
VIP stuff, and I wrote it down and all that sort of stuff. So he's putting the team together, and you know, of course, you guys will hear from him or have heard from him. So yeah.
Right on.
Oh, so you're not putting us together this year?
What was that?
You're not putting us together this year?
No, my role has changed a little bit. I'm still like VIP liaison, but I'm not doing the staffing, and I don't have to do the decorating and or like bartending or anything like that, because I guess I've worked there 8 years long enough to to not have to do all that shit anymore. So he's gonna have his team do those things.
No,
and you guys are definitely part of the staff, so don't worry.
I was gonna say that guy doesn't like me, so I probably
he does.
won't make the cut.
Oh no, he totally likes you.
Okay.
He already reached out to you in a group chat.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I sent him your profile on Facebook.
I have not received anything from that.
It was like months and months and months ago. It probably went into your like other folder or something.
Spam folder.
Yeah.
Derek says, on a side note, his guest at Crypticon knows Tank, forgot his name, from the Horrorverse. I sure showed her
Peter
the
Anthony?
episode. Well, Peter Anthony's Tank, yeah.
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 Nice.
Yeah.
And Reese lagging, pretty
too.
nasty win here, so yeah. But excited for Crypticon, Rebecca. We all are. It's the first weekend of May. What, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th?
Oh shit!
Yes.
I'm so excited. Oh
I
shit!
just can't hide it.
Oh, the 3rd, 4th, and
I'm
4th.
about to lose control, and I think I like it. Yeah, yeah.
Count me in.
So yeah. Well, you guys are on the team, so
I'm probably going to end up on a panel again this year, I would imagine.
probably. Probably.
I do good with this whole public talking thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I know. It's going to be fun.
Well,
I can't wait to see
as much
what
as
the.
I love you guys. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We're going to go to Minneapolis.
No,
group trip.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, can we like rent a van and do it like punk rock style where we drive across country and like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, if you want to, it has to be a super comfy van though.
Don't bathe for a week.
Ew. No, it's going to have to be like a motorhome. Motorhome.
Yeah. RV style. I'm into it.
It's going to be the party motorhome. But
I'm in.
Minus the partying.
And the showering. No shower.
Oh, no, dude. We work in the VIP.
Have a table.
We should
we
have
ain't got time for that.
No, we
should make time for that.
We should have one.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Who's going to man it if we're all upstairs?
We can rotate.
I think
that's true.
We're gonna have a like a more strict schedule for like what's going on up in the VIP next year, so we can actually figure out like how we could manage being down at a table too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It can be figured out. Everything can be
Yep,
figured out.
exactly. Yeah, don't worry. I'm still like involved, and I'm
Oh,
still like,
somebody wants to buy some
doing the
Zompire merch.
stuff. So, oh, Zompire merch.
Speaking of which, Patrick, you and I, you know what
Yeah, we
these
need to
are?
figure that shit out.
What's that?
It's
It's a bunch
October.
of
Like we really need to do it.
it's a bunch of things that we're gonna use to collaborate with Body Scare and do like a giveaway and a contest and like a bunch of fun stuff.
Cool.
But we haven't figured out how we're gonna do it yet, so we need to hammer that down.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But since we're glitching so bad, and I don't want to hold you guys up all night, I need to figure out why this is happening because it's really annoying me. Like I'm getting very frustrated about it.
Right.
So we're back. What are we doing next week? Do we have anything set up?
Do you have anything on the schedule for next week?
We
Okay.
do not.
Well, let's chit chat. I bet we could probably find somebody or something.
Well, you have what?
What?
You have what now? What did you say you have?
Who, me?
You want to chit chat about? Yeah.
Michelle has
You have
fleas.
leads?
What?
Fleas.
No, there's too much of a lag.
Right. Kevin wants merch.
Nice.
Well, we have Zompire beard oil.
We do have Zompire beard oil, and he has a beard.
Do you have any of the scarves?
But
And ask.
No, I need to. I have the guy to print them up. I just need like the finances to go through and do it.
Oh, yeah.
So
gotcha.
it will be happening. The shirts will be coming back. Bandanas are coming back. Hats are coming back. But it's just going to take me a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I have all the screens and everything ready to go.
Nice. Excellent.
Well, I love you guys. Let's
love you
get
too.
together tonight on Messenger and figure out what next week is.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in to our catch-up episode. Hopefully next week we don't have these lagging issues.
Yeah.
Any last words, guys?
Love you.
Yeah, what is it? Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
What's going on?